Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Raddad Cooks here, picking up on this series of how to get your pizza game right. Today we're talking cheese. Gotta have that cheese game proper if you're gonna make a badass pizza at home. Today we're gonna go over not only selecting the right sorts of cheeses to make an awesome pizza, but we're also gonna talk about the proper quantities we need to make that pizza come out nice, have a clean yet stringy bite, and not fall apart when you pick it up. Let's get going. So at the grocery store, we got a couple different options. The most obvious is head on over here to the shredded cheese. We do not want to mess with pre-shredded cheese. It's got an anti-caking agent in there that is not going to make our cheese melt properly. So you think, okay, well, let's do a block, right? Well, a repeating theme that we see with this block is the low moisture, and that's what we want. We want low moisture, but the part skim, that's just not gonna get it. So at our grocery store, where do we turn to find this whole milk, low moisture cheese? Well, very unlikely place. String cheese. Whole milk, low moisture, put it in the cart. Next, we need to get some cheese for finishing, and we're not gonna find it here. We gotta go somewhere else. We gotta go to the part of our grocery store that has this case here, and we're gonna find some really good Italian options for topping. We're gonna have Asiago, which is really sharp Italian cheese, it's aged. Romano, very, very similar, made with sheep's milk instead of cow's milk. And then Parmesan, which is like double the aging of Asiago. We wanna get the most potent flavor without adding a lot of cheese to our pie. We're rolling Romano. Throw it in the cart. All right, so back at the crib, we got to break this down and get it ready to go onto a pizza because our pizza's not going to eat cheese sticks. So our first option is we can cut it into some rounds like this. That's pretty easy. Or we can take our cheese logs and cut them into little strips and then dice all that up into some cubes. Or the easiest, and the way I like to do it, is cut a couple big chunks up, throw them into a food processor, pulse it to get it started, and then let it eat. Get it down to the consistency that you can easily spread on. Now that we got all of our cheese prepared, let's go ahead and put it on a pie and see what it do. If you need a full tutorial on making some kick-ass pizza dough or how to toss a pizza, go ahead and check out the other videos that are part of this series to learn how to make a pizza front to back. Now that we got our shell tossed out, we're gonna go ahead and put on our sauce and start adorning it with our cheese. We're gonna do a small section of the pizza pie with a little bit of each of the cheeses. That way we can see how they bake up and if there's any difference in the way they melt and the way they hold up on the pizza. Now this is a 12-inch pie, and we don't wanna put any more than 4.5 ounces of cheese or 128 grams on this pie, okay? Any more, you're overdoing it. Well, we got our pie cupped up. This big piece right here, that's the round pieces. This guy over here, and that's the kind of the cubes we did. And then the one over here, that's the one that was pulsated in the food processor. Let's go ahead and do a bite test. All right, food processor, pretty clean bite. Stripe, like little pull on the cheese there. Pretty yummy. All right, let's check out the one with the cubes. Really nice pull on that one. That one's got an awesome pull to it. Man, I gotta tell you, I ate so much pizza making these videos. And the last one, this is our rounds. This is probably the easiest way to cut it up. You don't need like a machine or nothing. And it's kind of in between the diced and the pulsated. All right, guys, well, I hope you learned a lot from this tutorial. Real simple. Pretty much you're gonna make sure you use a low moisture whole milk mozzarella found inside of cheese sticks. Pretty much prepare it any way you'd like. You saw the 3 different ways to do it and how they come out. And then you're gonna finish your pizza with a light dusting of a finishing cheese right before you put it in the oven. We didn't put it on this one because we didn't want to add any variables to our bite test, but about 10 grams or 1/3 of an ounce is perfect for your Parmesan, Romano, or Asiago topping on your pizza. Thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and ding that notification bell. That way you can find out every time we come out with a new video here at Raddad Cooks. Keep tossing them pies, and I'll catch you later, guys. Peace.
Comment, subscribe.